This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
This is the cringiest video of, these are real wedding vows that a groom said to his bride in front of friends, family, their own 2 children. It is the worst. And it was posted by their photographer. And even the bride is in the comment section. This has 19 million views because it's the cringiest thing. And she's sticking up for him in the comments and everyone's like, honey, run.
He just sounds like a raging pervert who's only marrying her because he's hoping it'll lead to more action. I got news for you.
It's only downhill from here.
That's what I keep hearing.
But no, he doesn't sound excited to be there. They've been together for 10 plus years before their wedding. They have 2 kids together. And it's interesting because you go to her profile and she did a reel of all the most beautiful moments of their wedding. And it just goes to show that social media is such a facade sometimes because it looks like the most gorgeous thing ever. And they look so in love. And maybe they are. But then you hear this. You wish that she could have had something better.
That he grows up.
Especially because her vows were so beautiful.
You hope he reads through the amount of women that are saying, this is not it. This is disgusting. And maybe he's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't focus so much on being a pervert.
Only 2 things are required to keep me happy. Keep my belly full and my empty. Well, you're amazing at half of it. We really need to get you some cooking lessons. Even when my belly isn't full, there is no one I could ever love more in this lifetime, unless I actually get a chance to meet Margot Robbie. Y'all make life worth living, giving every breath of every day a purpose. Life gets even better when the kids fall asleep and you tell me to come to the bedroom. Nothing's better than the sound of and headboard slamming.
Michael.
P.S. Since you're so good at making decisions like marrying me, you can choose whether tonight's going to end with being a toaster strudel or a Twinkie.
I'm speechless. Being that I am his mom, I will deal with him later. He is grounded.
His mom was officiating the wedding and standing there watching him say these things too.
And
I want to fight this guy.
The ego that he has to be like, you make such great decisions by marrying me. Can you imagine saying that to your bride?
No, there's numerous things in there that I can't imagine saying during wedding vows, let alone ever.
He doesn't say anything about her personality. He just talks about getting it on with her. It's so dehumanizing.
Yeah.
And the fact that she's in the comment section of this video that now has almost 20 million views saying no, it's all good. Being with someone for 10 years, you're just so used to it that you don't even know.
Yeah. Yeah,
love is so blind, right?
I genuinely do hope that they have a common family friend who is a great therapist or somebody in his life that can level with him about why this has 20 million views and he doesn't think that he's just killing it. I do not want to see this guy on tour.
Can you imagine your own mother mid-vows going, Michael?
Yeah.
So if you're listening now and you're kind of embarrassed of your wedding vows, maybe you rewatched it 10 years later and you're like, oh, I wish I could have done better. You just know.
You could have done worse.
This guy is at the bottom of the barrel. Yeah. Do you think he's such an egomaniac that he's loving the attention?
Yes.
All of his bros are texting him like, man, you're famous.
You killed it with all those perverted lines in front of your mother. What? Our boss is away for the next week. You want to take advantage of it by leaving.
Yeah. So I was saying off air, every day feels like Friday when the boss is gone. Mm-hmm. And it's not that our boss sucks. It's just, I feel like we have more freedom to do whatever we want because he's not going to pull us into his office after the show and go, never say that again or never play that song again.
I think most people, no matter how much they like their boss, there's just a little bit of relaxation and freedom with your gig when the boss is away.
So we're asking you, what's something you do different when the boss is away?
We'll get to some of your texts in a second here, but you wanted to just leave.
Yeah, I've never been able to just leave because of the type of job that we have.
Well, there's literally a record of either we were here or we were not here. So he'd be able to listen back and be like, no, right here, you guys were supposed to talk. Where were you?
So I'm thinking I'm just going to leave for a bit.
And I'll try to hold it down. But I want it to seem like you're still here. So I have a bunch of audio clips of you from the past of just saying random things. We're just going to take a test run at this right now. I'm using like a robotic Lisa here. Let me know if you guys can even tell the difference. Lisa, are you there?
Yes.
Right on. So we're having so much fun today. The boss is in Mexico. When's the last time that you thought about going to Mexico?
I look like a handsome brother without mascara, so you're welcome.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Ron says, when my boss is away, we can finally get caught up in jobs and focus. He distracts everyone with side projects and messes up all the plans. Oof, hopefully Ron's boss isn't listening. Hey, Lise?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. The weather's supposed to get a little bit better, so that's nice.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, for sure it is. Yeah, a high of 7 degrees today and on the weekend.
We should do that.
Hey.
Okay, sorry. I just have to... Hi, I'm back.
What? I wasn't done with your robotic Lisa yet. I don't know if anybody would be able to tell yet.
I feel like everybody could tell that I was not physically in the room at that
Really?
time.
What if they think right now I'm talking to the robot, though? They're like, wow,
They'd
he's
be like,
killing
whoa,
it.
that AI robot of Lisa, we need to hire her. So yeah, hit us up with what you do when your boss is away. I am going to leave shortly here for a bit. Maybe go get a good coffee somewhere. I don't know. Maybe, are there any stores open at 7 a.m.?
Coffee stores. Happy National Bookstore Day.
Nice. Yes, support local. Head to your local bookstore. Support the library as well.
If you don't know if they're going to have a book or not, you could always call ahead. That's what I'd like to do right now.
Okay.
How can I help you today?
Oh, pretty good, thanks. You?
How can I help you today?
Just wondering if you can look for a couple books for me. They're not real well known, but if you have them in stock, I'll zip by and pick them up.
Give me 1 second here. I'm just going to pull up the apps. So what was the first title you were looking for?
They Were Flirting All Night, and the author is last name Humpter. First name is Betty.
Okay. That brings up nothing in our system, unfortunately.
And what author was that you were looking for there?
Betty Humpter.
Okay.
I did try Googling the title as well just to see, and I wasn't seeing anything come up.
Okay, I have another one that I could get you to look for if you don't mind.
Yep.
The author's last name is Bacon.
What's the first name?
It's Chris, and then he uses his middle initial as well, which is P.
Okay, and what's the title?
Cook It a Little Longer.
I'm just going to try the title because that author, it doesn't bring up. Yeah, unfortunately, nothing comes up under that title or that author.
And which author was that you were looking for?
That was Chris P. Bacon. Cook It a Little Longer.
So nothing there. All right. Well, thank you for your help. Appreciate it.
Sorry about that. Have a great day.
What's the wildest thing you've ever found in your house? Maybe you bought a new house and there was some strange things when you did renovations. I kept hoping for that as I tore down a wall recently. And maybe there'd be something in there. There wasn't.
It's interesting because I'm just reading this story from CTV and it says at the top, warning, this story contains images that some viewers may find disturbing. This is an Edmonton story about a man who says he hasn't been able to sleep very well after finding a meter-long snake that's native to Eastern and Southern American states behind his couch. Imagine just laying on your couch trying to enjoy an episode of Succession. All of a sudden you hear a...
Well, he looked,
what is that?
Hey, he looked over the edge of his couch and half of its tail was hanging out. I guess snakes are pretty much all tail, but half of the snake was hanging out.
It says it began moving and he panicked, started swinging and trying to hit the reptile with a tool. And then the snake started moving to attack him. He said he seriously felt in danger.
They think it is a neighbor's snake, and it was injured previous to him swinging things at it. It has since been euthanized.
In his panic, it's so interesting how your brain works when you're in that fight or flight mode.
Yeah.
He said in that moment, he recalled another story of a snake escaping and killing 2 kids in Eastern Canada back in 2013. So he was really scared. But that was a python.
Right.
Whereas he found like a common corn snake, whatever that means.
But still, you don't know. Like, unless you're a well-versed snake guy, unless you have a ponytail and a leather jacket.
Yeah, you're not owning a snake. You're not
versed in the snake world.
You can't hold it around your neck like a pro.
How do you know that it's not venomous? You don't know.
Here's the scary thing about snakes. You don't know what direction they're about to go.
True. Luckily, the man did have a ladder.
Good one.
Thanks.
Katie wrote in to 780-784-7107 saying, my ex-brother-in-law found a gun in their furnace room. Glenn says there was a murder in our house in 2017. Found out about that. Sonia says we have a family of skunks living underneath our front step. Animal control is coming to remove them, but I kind of feel bad for them. The baby skunks are so cute. I'd rather not live in fear of getting sprayed, though. Jen says my grandma once walked into her house and found a squirrel and a blue jay chasing each other around in the kitchen.
That sounds chaotic and hilarious.
It's so good. Also, what do you do in that situation? Do you sit back and watch? You can't stop that. That's such a sight to see.
My recommend something is not being a creepy old dude on Facebook. That's what I would like to recommend. Don't be that guy.
Because you've done it and you've learned your lesson.
No, it's just other people can see your comments. Like what?
Some people don't realize that when they reply to a woman's OnlyFans tweet, we're all looking at that.
Yeah, we can see that.
It. We see you going, "Good morning, gorgeous," when your profile pictures of you and your kids and your wife.
Well, and I immediately go there. So I'm scrolling Twitter this morning, and there is a post from a woman in a bikini saying, "Contemplating never coming home, day one of vacation." And I immediately go to the comments.
Because you just know there's going to be someone.
Damn, baby girl.
No.
Like, what are you doing?
And then you got to go to their profile and see what their life is all about. It's actually kind of interesting. Can we not recommend people don't do this? Because it's fun.
Lord have mercy.
No, that's actually a reply.
Absolute smoke show. Like, I don't know. So just don't be the guy that does that.
Let other people be that guy so we can all laugh at them.
Yeah, exactly.
None of our listeners are allowed to be that person.
Damn, baby girl. Elon Musk says starting in April, only verified accounts will show up in the new Twitter For You section.
Now, do you have to pay for it?
Yeah. He revealed last week that all users with the legacy verification will lose their blue badges on this Saturday.
Including celebrities. Like I saw William Shatner going off on Twitter about losing his blue check mark, and Elon Musk was like, too bad.
Pay for it.
You have to pay for it.
That it's just ridiculous to me, though, because what the verification stood for was that this is actually this person.
This is the celebrity. This is not a fake account.
Right.
And there's more fake accounts now than ever.
Exactly. And so now what? I give my badge up on Saturday. I'm not paying Elon Musk $8 a month to look cool with a blue check mark.
Well, I'm definitely making a fake account and paying for the blue check mark and pretending to be you. And I'm going to say really inappropriate things.
Going to get me canceled intentionally. Yeah, like that could be a thing, though.
And even the new technology of how you can move somebody's mouth from a picture or a video to make it seem like they're saying what you want them to say. You can do a voiceover of them. It's terrifying out there.
So I could get your picture and just have you like complimenting me for once?
You look really good today. Hey, who said that?
The Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
Play 107.